All right, and
Hey.
I'm gonna do my best real quick.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, and we're live.
We're live.
We're live, Brandon.
Guys, how are you?
I'm all right, man. How about you?
I'm all right.
Yeah. We haven't done this for 3 weeks.
11 days.
Really,
10 days.
it feels so much
11
longer
days.
in my heart.
We were like, has it been a month?
I know. Well, I was sick that one time, and then you were in New York.
Yeah. Shout out NYC.
You were Columbus, then New York.
Yeah, Columbus and New York. We went and saw Joe Rogan.
How was it?
It was good. Seats.
You said
sucked.
you said the venue or the
I
seat.
didn't like it. It was at the Buckeyes Stadium where they play basketball, and we were just on. We had good seats, as in like lower level, but we were on the other side of the basketball court. So most of the time I have to watch the fucking Megatron because
you couldn't see him.
like, I mean, I couldn't like make out his face, you know. And
Was
but
it
funny.
packed?
It was funny, and it was packed. It was probably sold out. I didn't see any empty seats. It was hilarious. Tony Hinchcliffe opened for him. He was very, very funny. It was. I would have liked to have been closer. It was cool though. And then left there and drove through the night to New York City. Well, no, we stopped in New Jersey and parked at my friend Advith house. He's working in the city.
Oh, cool.
He just started working for a PR firm in New York, but he's living in New Jersey.
Okay.
Takes a train in. So we parked there and hung out with him and his family for a little bit. They made us breakfast. It was very nice of them. Then we took a train into New York and started exploring.
Is that where you stayed? Did you stay at your friend's house?
No.
Or did you get like an Airbnb or like?
The first night, we were going to head back to New Jersey. Well, we did head back to New Jersey. We were going to head farther back into New Jersey to the town that we were parked in, and we were going to find a hotel. Well, when we were heading back in, the fucking guy that worked at the train station told us the wrong. It was G, and he told us F, or vice versa. So we're sitting there and we're watching this train on the other side of the tracks. We're like, "You think that's our train?" We're like, "Nah, that's not our train." And then like 10 minutes passed after it was scheduled to be there. We were like, "Shit!" So we were stuck in that town because the next train wasn't for another hour, and I'd been up for 43 hours. Well, at that point, I'd been up for 40 hours. I was fucking exhausted. So we just Ubered and found a hotel, and the air conditioning didn't really work that well.
Oh.
Super sketchy. And then the next night we stayed at an Airbnb in Manhattan in Times Square. And it was the same price as the shitty hotel. But I mean, it was a sketchy little apartment also. Super sketchy. And dude, at this restaurant, I saw the biggest cockroach I've ever seen in my entire life. It was fucking terrifying. Seriously, as big as my thumb. Gross.
Fucking New York City, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta take in the good with the bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, dude, that's awesome, man.
They got hit by we drove through some of the hurricane, nothing.
Oh, the remnants.
Yeah,
right,
yeah, nothing. I mean, I couldn't see fucking the car in front of me. It was raining that bad. But I could only imagine what North Carolina.
My aunt was going to evacuate because she lived in North Carolina, kind of by the coast, and she just stayed put. She's good.
Is she all right?
Yeah, well, she doesn't. She's been like updating us on Facebook, but they still don't have power.
Yeah. No, I saw a picture of their interstate, and if it didn't say the interstate, you would just think it's a river. It's that high up, like it's up to the trees. It's wild. That much rain, like you can't just like disperse a little.
Where's it going, bud? They don't got sewers, bud?
Come on, bud.
Come on, bud.
I would like that show a lot.
I need to watch the rest of the show that we're talking about is Letterkenny, and Hulu only has the first 2 seasons, and I really need to find out where I can watch the rest of it. Probably on that one, like, because the network is plugged at the beginning of like every episode or something like
Check
that.
YouTube.
No, dude, I've already checked.
I
It's not on YouTube.
I cut his balls off.
You did personally?
Yep.
How'd that go? And we're talking about his dog, listeners.
Yeah. Sorry. I did it it was a very religious ceremony. I was speaking
In tongue?
100% Hebrew,
Oh.
and I had this really long beard.
Is that why you shave now?
Yeah.
Is that why you only have the goatee?
You like the goatee? I don't.
Why do you have it?
I just went for it.
Just go
I
mustache
got a haircut
now.
too. I always tell you every fucking time, your beard's great, your haircut looks great, tattoos are great, you're tall. And all I get from you is like, hey bud.
Hey, bud.
Hey bud. No, yeah. So what do you think?
The hair looks good.
Just the Look, all this was shaved.
I know. I remember.
You don't
I
like
saw.
it? You just- what is it? Is this like not me?
No.
I'm not stone
No.
cold?
No, you're
I'll
not
never
stone
be
cold.
stone
You're
cold?
not stone cold. I
I
noticed
wanted-
that when it was more shaven in the pictures you posted when you guys were in New York, and I was like, yo, this is fucking awesome. I liked it.
Everything's awesome except for the beard. Look at
No. I liked it.
Well,
Live your life, dude. You do you.
I literally told my barber, give me the stone cold. I think he did a great job. Shout out Travis. It's Tyler's.
Tyler.
Yeah. Great barber. Check him out.
Yeah, the hair looks.
Nebraska
The
Street.
hair looks on point. Is that the word?
That's what the kids are saying.
That's
And they're
what they-
saying candy paint.
What's that mean?
I think it means paint yourself in candy. Nah, dude, it's an ice cream paint job. Give me that jewel, dude. I quit today, but I'm having some withdrawals.
My life's full of withdrawals.
Let's talk. Let's talk about you.
What I've been doing, man. Let's talk about it. Well, I was really fucking sick there for a hot minute. It was last week, last Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I was really goosed up. Upper respiratory infection, I feel.
You're over it though.
I'm over it. I'm still got a little. If I wanted to, dude,
You're all right.
your dog's wild. Yeah, no, I'm over it. Yep, I'm over a lot of things. Yeah, I wasn't feeling too hot, and then I sounded like I smoked 3 packs of Pall Mall unfiltered for about 20 years.
Did you?
I did.
So
I
when you're
did
10?
all in Actually, I did 20 years worth in about 3 days.
And the whole time you're wearing like a really tight white T-shirt with
Yeah.
the cigarettes rolled up, and your hair. What you got in there? Some Dapper Dan?
Yeah, FOP.
Fop. That's all you got. Is
I got,
fop.
I got, all I got
It'll take
FOP.
2 weeks.
Dude,
to
take
get
2 weeks,
in.
bro.
Dude.
This is a public market. I need you to use.
That's great.
That's all I know.
That's a great movie. But you got over it.
I'm over it.
You didn't go to the doctor.
No,
Because where's that health insurance?
it's there.
Good. You got Blue Cross. You got that.
Yeah, I got the Anthem through the Affordable Health Care Act because it's still there, you know. So I'm still riding that pony. What else has been new? Just living my life, hanging out with the dogs.
Not talking to me very much. Memes are getting less.
Memes are getting less. Dude, I noticed that you were busy, man. I would send you like 8 things, and I wouldn't hear from you all day, and then I'd see maybe a red at 11 p.m. Then you respond at 1:30 a.m. And I was like,
I was busy.
I was like, I was busy.
Dude, I swear to God, there for a second, Danielle was concerned about you, and more than I was. I was like, he's alright. He's good. He's good. I got a meme a couple hours ago, but she'd be like, I'd be like, baby, send me a meme. Like, he's good.
He's all right. He sent me something.
He's good.
Was there really some concern in the?
Oh, dude, she cares about you.
I know she does. I care about her too.
She.
I
at
care
least-
about you.
She
care
at
about
least
her.
6 times.
At least
I wish-
6?
yeah, at least 6. Like, oh, I wish Peyton was here. Like,
Aw.
when like a moment would happen or something. You know?
Yeah, no, I really wish that I would have been able to go. It would have been well, maybe like part of me says yes that I wanted to go. Part of me, what you sound like, of staying up for 43 hours,
That
I
was
would have fucking
rough.
killed myself. I really would have killed
You would have
myself.
been fine.
I would have.
I would have made sure you'd been fine.
Okay.
You would have been fine. But for example, one of the 6 times, we had just got done having sex. She rolled over and was like, God, I wish Peyton was here.
Yeah, I think about that too. I think about that too sometimes.
That was great. No, the 43 hours was rough, but you would have been fine. You would have been fine.
I think the most I've ever stayed up straight was 40, and I was at my end.
We had
And I was
20-ounce Red
young,
Bulls.
and I was physically fit.
You're still young.
I was like 17 young.
Wow, that fucking
And at
testosterone
40, yeah, dude, just
bumping,
raging.
dude.
And I'm like, yeah. and then you just look at me now.
You look great.
Thanks, man.
I want you to feel great.
I don't.
I want you to feel
I know.
great.
I don't though.
Well, what can we do here? Let's jousting. That could be fun. Look, so I was like, man,
I'm
we need to
itchy
find
all the
something.
time.
We need to find something that we can do together. I mean, other than just sit here on a microphone, we need a softball league, or we can get into billiards, travel around, and first of all, if we learn not algebra, what's that one that deals with?
Counting cards,
No,
Counting crows?
It makes you good at billiards.
billiards,
Yeah.
geometry.
Yeah, them angles, dude.
Them guardian
So we'll
guardian angles.
So we'll get good at astrophysics. Physics.
Oh shit!
You want some wine?
What kind?
It's just it's a red.
You're like-
It's a red.
have you seen that meme where like this white chick's holding up a wine like it's a white?
Yeah,
It's a white,
yeah. Everyone, Danielle was like, "You should do yoga."
and it will change your life.
Babe, listen. When you listen to this, it's funny because we've literally said that at least four. I gotta stop saying literally. All right, we've said that.
But you literally have.
But we literally have said that at least 4 times on this podcast.
yeah, that we can
As a
do,
joke.
Yeah, do yoga because it'll change our
Yeah.
lives.
And we'll get into crystals and meth.
Crystal meth or crystals and or meth.
That's what it is. Both.
oh,
Do you want the wine?
sure. Just bring the bottle.
I'll bring the wine.
Bring the bottle. I don't really need a glass unless you want one.
Now we'll just pull it.
Oh, we're gonna pull wine horks, and then no, I haven't seen. It's just been I need the wine. I really don't need the wine. I'm already kind of tired. It's 11 p.m. on a Wednesday.
No pooping in the house.
Uh-oh.
He pooped in the house.
Uh-oh.
But wait. In his defense, though, didn't he come up and can I try and tell you?
Yeah, he did.
Why
He did.
didn't
He
you
came
try-
up.
why
He
didn't
came
you
up.
try-
I didn't know that's what that meant.
Why didn't he try and tell me?
Fucking little Aldi brand wine.
Yeah, dude, that shout out Winking Owl. That shit's.
So at our we had a meeting last Saturday, and we bought like 20 bottles of Winking Owl for servers to test or for to try to be able to
nice.
do wine service. So yeah, it was the first time I had Winking Owl.
It's not bad at all. It's really not.
That's a red.
This
Do you pronounce it Merlot or Merlot?
Mine's a Cabernet. You want to try the Cab? Oh, he's such a badass. Let me try the Merlot.
Ooh.
So sweet.
I like the Merlot though. Merlot's pretty good.
Ooh, the Merlot is super good.
The Merlot's really nice.
For $4, $3.
4 bones? That's less than a Red Bull.
Dude, I really hope. It really is. I hope his poop stunk. I'm stupid.
Why?
I'm really just not that smart of a person.
Okay, elaborate.
I'm too stupid to tell you. I'm so stupid. Look, dude, I don't know anything at all, and I don't retain anything.
Hey, but no, here, real quick. At least you act. I'm not going to agree with you on that one. You know a lot of things.
I don't know anything important.
Yeah, well, me either.
But dude, I can't do simple math.
You don't need it. You have a phone.
No, my job's starting to require it,
Uh-oh.
fractions and shit.
You need fraction.
Yeah,
Dude, YouTube.
I don't
that
remember
shit.
how to.
YouTube it. There's a podcast for it. YouTube it.
I know, but I'm too lazy. I don't want to do anything.
Well, I agree.
Wait, I didn't mean that. Wait, hold on.
No. So it's like this. It's like,
That's not what I meant.
well, the listeners are confused. So elaborate.
I just mean like, I don't know. I said I'm too lazy to learn what I need for work, but that's not what I meant. Like, I need to learn it. Yeah. But I know it's stuff I can figure out. I'm being hard on myself.
Yeah, dude. That's why we hang out with each other, because we're so hard on ourselves, but never each other. I don't
No,
ever hold you
I
to
can't-
like.
I can't.
Like, man, you need to get your shit together. It's like that meme. It's like
Say it to me.
It's like that text. It's like you're a grown ass adult. You need to get your shit together. And like you have the wrong number, but I hear you.
Yeah. I feel you. I feel you. But no, yeah. What were we talking about? Feeling better or something?
Yeah, we need to. I do feel better.
Yeah. Good.
Did you have any cool food out in New York?
Yeah, lots of pizza. Danielle's boss was there, which is my boss's son. And shout out Todd. And
That's
the
a great name.
Chins
I love
and
Todd.
his wife. We all had a great time. He actually killed the cockroach. He stepped on it. It's great. We went to this Italian place. It was really good. I had a lamb fettuccine, something or another. It was fire.
Was it magnifique?
Yes, delicious. Now the funniest thing is, Todd had ordered a clam pasta, and he asked the waiter, who had a thick accent, it was
Thick
cool.
thick mustache?
Nope, no facial hair at all. And Todd had asked the waiter if he could add grilled chicken to his pasta, and the waiter was like, "Yeah, absolutely." But he said it way better and cooler than that. So he comes back like 5 minutes later, and he's like, "I'm sorry, the chef refuses to put chicken in his clam pasta, so he will have it on the side for you." And
Okay.
I was just like, that is so dope that the chef, like, it was just cool. I could just picture the chef in the back, like, as he gets the order with the white towel on his shoulder, and he just, no!
Yeah.
Just throws the towel down.
Boppity boopity.
Boppity boopa! Just tell him no.
Yeah, dude, fuck yeah.
I am.
And what? So how was he like? Okay,
No, he's like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, like,
I refuse.
yeah. And then, like, he was like, Todd was just like, complimented the dish well. Like, as he put the chicken in himself, he was just like,
Oh, I did
It
great.
went great together. Like,
You should tell him that.
I was like, okay, I understand you want your food the way
That you want it,
you
but-
want it because you're the chef, but everybody's palate is gonna be different,
Right.
you know. So
And I think like the whole part of the business is making sure that your customers are happy.
Yeah.
To an extent, you know. I mean, there's things that you can't do, obviously, but I think adding some chicken to a little bit of clam pasta,
yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
not that big of a deal.
And the thing is, the place probably had 20 tables, maybe.
Okay.
It was small.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe a slightly more seating than Grains and Grill up front.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly more. And we got right in.
Well, that's good.
On a fucking Sunday night or Saturday night. Sunday night. It was Sunday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why. I think it was Sunday.
Yeah. Well, Saturday your that was your show. That was the Joe Rogan show. Saturday.
Yeah.
So it must.
No, Friday was Joe Rogan.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
I-
But we had really good pizza up in Queens. Shout out Jordan, Flash Jordan. I had been friends with this dude on Instagram for like the last 7 years. Like, we couldn't even really place. We were talking about we couldn't place the origin of like how we became friends, but we'd always like comment on each other's shit and.
But you guys had never met.
Never met.
Oh, that's dope.
He's from Cali, but he grew up in New York. And so I messaged him a couple days before we left, and I was like, "Hey, man, we've been friends on here long enough. We should meet up. I'm about to be in New York." He's like, "Dude, absolutely." And we met. I was with my friend Advice, Danielle, and myself, and we met up with him. And he took us to Queens. We went back to his house. He showed us a dope pizza spot.
Yeah. What
I
was
was
it
like-
called? Do you remember the pizza place?
Oh, damn it. I could probably look it up in Queens. But I was like, dude, you gotta take me to the best pizza place in New York. And he's like, that's some bullshit tourist stuff, man. Like, there is no best pizza. I'll take you to some good pizza. I was like, all right, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, there's
fucking
thousands
tons
like,
of places. Yeah.
There is no best. I'll take you to some fire ass pizza though.
Yeah. Was it really good?
So fucking good. And
Was it like by the slice?
yep,
Nice.
yep,
Nice.
by the slice, hole in the wall, sketchy inside, loved it. Like
Yeah.
everything you'd want. So and then, dude, arguably the best thing I had was a lamb gyro or a lamb gyro from a food truck
Yeah.
on the side of the road
Dope.
at like 2 a.m. It's fucking amazing. Fucking amazing, dude. Fire.
That's always been New York has always been like my top 5 places I've wanted to go. For the food alone.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's like, and there's like each like each community has like a whole wide spectrum of like things within each community, so you can just
Yeah,
like go
yeah.
around and
We-
like
we
you
all-
couldn't eat at the same place twice for fucking years.
You'd see all these Olive Gardens and like shit, and I'm like, dude,
That's wild.
the people in there are just silly.
Yeah, what
There's
are
so
you
much
doing?
good
What are you
shit.
doing?
Everything's so expensive though.
Yeah.
So fucking expensive. But we got these city bikes. We rode like 6 miles to Ground Zero to check out the fountains and stuff, and that's where we were meeting Jordan. And we were standing there by the Hudson, and we could see the Statue of Liberty, and this is fucking dope. And then Danielle and I, by ourselves, the next day, tried to get to Brooklyn from the train station. Literally too dumb to figure out. We gave up. We're like, fuck this.
We're not-
Every person we would ask would either be a tourist or didn't speak English. So, and we couldn't find a worker that. I could have tried harder. But
It's all good. It's all
I
good.
could have. Saw where John Lennon got shot. That was cool. That was cool.
How cool was it?
Yeah, like Ground Zero was cool. Like, was it cool?
Yeah.
It was eerie. But yeah, great time. Super tired. Still recovering from the lack of sleep and the miles of walking. Honestly, at least 40 miles we walked.
Really?
In 3 days, we probably walked 40 miles.
Impressive. But yeah, we should try to figure out a time. We should do that. I'd like to go.
Yeah, and yeah, Austin was supposed to be there, but he decided to go from Paris to England or something like that.
No big deal.
No big deal. Paris to London or something.
Yeah. Huh. Man, that must be a dope ass existence.
Yeah, and
I'm just going to.
just like literally, gosh damn it! Stop saying literally. We were walking down the road, and there's a billboard of just like Austin's girlfriend because she's a model also. And then we found a magazine with this Austin on it. We're just like, you shithead.
You fucking ass.
Yeah, like you
fucking
shit.
shitlord.
All love, but you shit. But in a beautiful way. Like you're a beautiful shit. Like my friends are shits, you know.
Am I a shit?
You're a shit, but you're like my
Close to shit?
big cuddly shit.
Uh,
Safe shit. You're my safe shit.
Yeah.
You're like skipping the gas station to come home shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're that. You're
I
that.
appreciate that. That's really kind. It's probably the nicest thing someone's told me in a really long time.
I got nicer things to say to you. Alan, dude, I wrote some stuff here now. I don't know. Yeah, New York is dirty, very dirty. A lot of homeless people.
A lot of garbage.
A lot of garbage. Like not enough trash cans. We couldn't find trash cans sometimes.
We just that.
We didn't throw it down. I swear we didn't.
So you go to Central Park?
What is Central Park?
Did you do like the touristy shit?
No. The only touristy thing we did was go to Ground Zero. Everything else was walking and going to random bars, having a beer, hopping to another bar. We had this guy walking his dog saw us running. Or no, he didn't. That didn't happen. This guy walking his dog saw us looking at our phone and like looking at this menu on the wall outside this restaurant, and then he saw us keep walking, and he's like, "Hey, you guys looking for food?" And this is like 3:45 p.m. and we're like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Look, go 4 blocks down, take a left, and on your right is a place called Cantina Skyline or something like that." He's like, "You have to go there, but they close at 4. And he's like, "If you run, you'll make it." And we were like, "All right, fuck it." So we take off running, and we get there at like 3:55, and they don't close at 4. They stop serving food at 4.
Oh, okay.
And we hurry up, and when you walk in the door, like you open the door, there's a guy standing there, and it's just an elevator, and it takes you all the way up to the top of the building, and you're just sitting. You're just sitting at the top, and it's all open. Here, I'm about to show you a picture of it. It's super dope. And yeah, we had some French toast sticks, and I ordered a bourbon, and they brought me a Cosmo, but it was still good. It was still good.
Was the Cosmo good, or you sent it back?
No, it was good.
Yeah.
We waited so long for the drink. I was just like, I'm gonna drink it. But it was good. It really was. What are you doing, Ansha? Look at her.
Aww. Hey.
It's called the Cantina. No, that's not how you do that. That was, I think the best food I had was Euro, though. I think. What about you?
The best food that I've had recently was that pizza that I had yesterday.
What kind of pizza was it?
In Columbus. It was at Pauly G's. Columbus, Ohio, that is, not Indiana. That place is a shithole. But Columbus, Ohio is pretty cool. So it was Neapolitan.
What's that?
So it's like strictly a brick oven, fire oven pizza. Like the nice leoparding spots on the pizza. You know, it's just like your kind of your traditional. So we had like we bought 6 pizzas between the 6 of us or 5 of us.
Oh wow!
And so we wanted to try a bunch of different shit, and then the guy, like the owner, he came and gave us his favorite pizza that's not like on the menu.
Yeah.
And that one was like
the best.
That one was so.
What was on it?
Dope. It was I forget.
You don't remember what was on it?
No, I'll show you a picture of it though.
I would love to see a picture of it.
Yeah, it was that one.
Oh wow! Some basil leaves, some pepperoni.
Yeah, some pepperoni. And then honestly, just like the standard margarita was fire. This one was dope. It had like ricotta cheese dollops on it.
Oh wow,
dude, that one was fire too. But like 3 of the pizzas had Mike's Hot Honey on it, which is a strictly New York thing. That's where they make it. That's where they sell it. And it's just like we have some at the restaurant now, and it's so good. It's like hot. I mean, it's spicy honey, and it's so good. And it really
at the restaurant.
Yeah, and it really went well with the pizzas. Yeah. They had I had well, first I just did like a double makers, and then I did 4 Manhattans. And the Manhattans had like blackberry bitters in them, and they were really good. And they had the cube, like the giant cube, like the see-through ice. It was good. It was a cool place. When we got there, it wasn't busy. Like they opened at 5. We got there around 5:45, so like we easily got a table. But by like 7, dude, it was packed. Yeah, it was awesome though.
What time did you get home?
11.
That's not bad.
Yeah, 11:30.
You wouldn't have got here till 12:30.
Yeah.
12.
Well, I got home at midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, But
We
yeah, it
got
was,
here by midnight.
yeah, it was super fun. Great pizza though. Like it was the best pizza I've ever had. I think second closest
That looked
would
amazing.
be yeah, dude.
They're gonna probably get close to that, aren't they?
I hope so. If they can get anywhere near that like flavor profile, I think it's going to be super successful, and which will be great because I'm going to be fucking getting pizzas. I'm like, all right, I'm ready. The second closest to something like that would be King Dough down in Bloomington for me. Very, very close, same style, but man, dude, these pizzas are so good.
You want to take a trip?
I would love to go to Columbus. I'd
could-
love to go back there, or we could just go.
We
Kidding
could,
me?
yeah, but we could make a Sunday out of Columbus.
Oh yeah, we totally should. We really should. We should go.
Like
back.
we could leave at 9 a.m., get there by noon.
Well, they open at 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So we could do something else.
Yeah,
They have
like
a really
from
dope zoo
noon
there.
from noon to 5. Yeah, let's go see Prisoned Animals. That'd be great.
Never mind. Let's do something else.
Yeah,
Sorry.
let's go eat animals instead. Like we could get there at noon, have a nice light lunch, or we could skip food and wait for the pizza. But there's plenty of shit to do in Columbus.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there? I don't know.
My
wait.
sister used to live in Columbus.
Now she lives in
Now she lives in fucking
Syria,
no, not Syria. Close.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, Kazakhstan.
X-ray.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Hungary, I think.
So this is going to be.
All right, we're gonna watch this video
This is just the restaurant that we were at.
that you sprinted to.
Yeah. This is the view from the
Oh,
restaurant.
that's awesome,
We got a little drone.
dude. There's you.
That was me, dude. Show the view, you shit.
Oh shit! And it, like the top opens like that.
Yeah. But the view, I want you to
what-
see the view.
okay, so what'd you get?
Oh, we only got French toast sticks.
How much were they? Like 13, 14 bucks?
I think like $10. Got like 5 of them. You're not gonna show the view, the best part of the whole damn thing. Wow, you guys are bogus. Oh, dude. But driving through Pennsylvania on the east side of Pennsylvania, it's so hilly. You get so high up. It's wild. Super wild. You know what I'm saying? Tell me you know what I'm saying.
I don't know what you're saying. I've never been that. I've never been to the Pennsylvania. Well, no, I have.
Yeah, you went to...
It was Washington D.C. when I went there in 8th grade. I know what you were trying to go for. I needed to cut you off. I needed to cut you off.
Not current location. That's gonna be.
Dude, it's good. Let me just say it, and for all of our fans and listeners, we have so many right now. It's great to see you.
It's great to see you. I've missed you. That was our view.
That's beautiful, man.
Dude, it was
That's a
wicked.
really.
Super wild. Can you guys see? The phone's up to the mic.
Hey, so when it?
Where's that interface?
I thought, dude, that was gonna be my thing. I was expecting to come over here, and
Honestly, I was gonna ask you if I could borrow some money to pay my vet bills. Cause balls off, and I spent way too much money in
200?
New York.
200 on the
140.
on the balls.
140 on the balls.
Okay, that's not too bad.
No.
I need to do that for Opie.
Is it Opie? The joke's dead, like me. Remember when I was texting you and you weren't replying?
And you were worried and concerned.
And I was like, I'm literally dead. Were
No,
you laughing?
it wasn't
Because I was being so funny.
It wasn't. No, it was funny. You're funny. You're probably the funniest guy I know.
You're the funniest guy.
Okay, so it goes you, Chris, right there, dude. Seymour.
And then Marcos.
Dude, you just bumped yourself up even further. What happened?
Chris is that close?
Dude, Chris is so funny.
I
Chris,
know he's funny.
Chris is the funniest
Chris,
guy.
I know you're funny.
Chris is like, he can just do some. His spectrum of humor is so ranging because he does great impersonations.
Damn it, that's what I'm lacking.
Dude, he's so good.
What if we could more?
Dude, he does
everyone?
an amazing Denzel Washington.
No, he doesn't.
Uh-huh.
Call him.
No, dude, because he won't be on it. Remember when I called him, asked him to do some French?
Yeah, he's mad. Do French Denzel Washington.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'll text him.
Hey, you want to do the French Denzel? That's probably like a sex move somewhere.
Hey man, you about to do that French Denzel?
Oh shit, shit's wild. Isn't it? Ain't it? Dude, I got any good new jokes? Have I even been trying?
I rode in a Tesla yesterday.
Did he drive at all?
Who?
Whoever was driving. Like, did he physically drive?
Yeah. Okay. So
I've rode in one, so I know how it works.
yeah. Well, they like changed the software for Teslas that you have to be alert every 35 seconds.
You have to touch
and you
the
have to
wheel.
touch the wheel. Yeah.
Yeah, but all
Yeah.
you have to do is touch it, and it'll still take turns for you and stuff.
Yeah, but like there's other things that you have to take in consideration, like because it goes based on like lines,
Yeah.
right? And so if you're driving and you need to just change lanes because one's about to be a turn lane, it kind of confuses the car, and it might either jump.
In the Joe Rogan, Elon Musk podcast, he said the newest Tesla, the newest feature is it's going to be able to take exits for you.
Yeah, that's wild.
So that will fix that.
yeah, that'll
problem.
fix that issue.
Yep. So it'll be able to take exits for you. And,
No, so it doesn't take turns for you. So maybe the exit might do that.
Yeah.
But it like takes curves in the road if you're because also you set like car lengths.
Yeah.
So if it's like 6 or 7,
it'll stay that far behind.
yeah, you'll stay that far behind. If they start braking, you brake. So say if there's an accident ahead of you, and it's not the car ahead of you that has an accident, it's like 3, it starts braking because it sees that there's an
some
accident.
commotion
Like
in
they're
the front,
sending they're sending out like their like fucking moonbeams under cars.
Probably even if you see like if a deer would,
Yeah.
like, to a certain extent.
Yeah, like it whatever like hops in your
Except for that guy on the bike.
oh yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, I won't trust that car. It's like,
So it used to be 30 minutes that
Yeah.
that it would just drive for
So
you
they
without
fixed
having.
that.
Yeah, you get there's video of like people out in LA and traffic. Honestly, the best, and I could see how this is really good. The best use for this is like if you're at stop and go traffic because it does it for you. You don't have to brake. It just does it for you. And
I would drive drunk
So there's
all the
someone.
time.
There's like someone just like watching Netflix.
Yeah,
and
fuck
just
yeah.
like napping,
Touching every once in a
napping.
while.
Yeah, every 30 minutes, but now it's 35 seconds.
well, you still watch Netflix.
Yeah, right. Reading.
Yeah, I would drive intoxicated. Fuck yeah. I'd be like, all I have to do is touch the wheel.
There.
That's it.
And so like, say if on interstates it goes max 80 miles per hour like that because it goes like 5 miles out over. Like if it's 75, it'll go 80. So say if you're driving, right, and a semi comes ahead of you, and say the semi changes lanes in front of you, it'll automatically brake, slow down for you. And then once that, say if like a semi pops in your lane because there's like shoulder,
Yeah.
like there's a car in the shoulder that they need to get over. And so, but once it goes back over and say you go back to like 50, it immediately takes you back up to 80. So it's just like,
So fast.
yeah. And I didn't realize how fast Teslas
0
were.
to 60 in like 3.
4.2.
Yeah.
4.2 seconds. That's cooking, man. And it's like golf cart technology. So there's no gears, right? So it's just like, boom, you're 60.
Yeah. I am relatable to, I'm comparable to a Tesla in that aspect.
Oh, you're just 0 to 100?
Yeah.
No shifting, no gears. We stopped. We stopped at a supercharger in Dayton on 2 and on the way back.
How long do you have to wait?
So if you're okay, so like I think it's they hold like 300-mile charge. That's like max. If you're pretty low, I think it takes like 15-20 minutes to get to max, and then you're good.
Oh, that's not
So-
bad. How
so
much do you
the-
have to pay?
Well, it's free.
Oh, great.
It's free, but so I didn't realize this, but like yesterday was a cutoff date to buy Teslas and not have to pay for the charge. So now if you buy a Tesla after this, you're gonna have to pay for it.
I wonder how much.
It's like I heard because it's a chip and like it knows your car and like you have to have a credit card on file to use the charge. And so like the chip is in the back where you like plug in, so it automatically registers it and charges you. I think it's like $6 for a charge. For a full charge. So 300 miles and
Yeah,
$6.
it's not bad.
So really it's still not bad. but it's not going to be free anymore. And I didn't realize that the charging was free from the get go. So yeah, if you
$6. I'll take $6.
if you bought one up until today, it was free. So you could just be like, oh, and it has like a so it immediately decelerates the car once you remove your foot from the pedal.
Right.
And so once it starts like slowing down, the wheels generate more energy for the battery. It's like it adds more mileage as it slows down, and you see instead of like there's a part of the dash that you see the kilowatts used, and it goes green as you're slowing down because it's giving your battery more charge.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's really dope. It's super cool. And honestly, I couldn't believe how well everything worked in it. I mean, like I wasn't like oblivious to it. I just didn't know. And the thing that freaked me out was once, because I was sitting in the passenger seat, and the front glass, at least on the SUV, I think Model X is what it's called, the glass goes up literally all the way to like the middle part, so
You can still see
you
through.
feel like you're in a cockpit.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's super
Shout out
cool.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, dude, and it had so much like leg room and headroom for me. Even if I wanted to sit in back, there was still tons of room, and that's what I was sold on, because like I fucking have to do like crab claw.
We could go half seas and share it. We'll just do a week at a time.
Well, they're apparently about to be coming out with a new model that's like 30 some grand.
Shut up.
I swear to God, like the next like entry level Tesla is supposed to be like 30 some thousand.
I'll wait.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I was getting ready to get a Honda Civic.
Dude, wait for that Tesla, man.
Oh, easily, if it's going to be that affordable. What's that? That's probably about $600 a month. Nah, it's probably not that high.
And Grains is going to have a charge station now. So if
Hey,
you,
you
have
guys
it,
mind if I?
if you have a Tesla, you can go to Grains and get charged. Isn't that
Oh,
great?
yeah.
Yeah, isn't that dope?
Wow. And that's going to be the closest one for most people in this area.
Yeah.
And they should charge people
I don't know how that's gonna work, but
$5 to charge.
yeah, they're gonna. I mean, like
Just drop it into a
So
little
you know,
slot.
okay, you know the part of the parking lot that is connected to. Okay, say if you're heading into the parking lot,
Yeah.
if you're pulling in, it has the garage that's like that, and then the restaurant kind of is perpendicular to that. It's gonna be at the end of that. And
Oh, they haven't got there yet.
No. Well, the charge station is
expensive.
in there. It's already there, so they're charging their car there, and they're gonna redo like an old gas station or gas pump, and they're gonna put they already bought like the Tesla logo, and it looks like an old 50s gas pump, but it's Tesla.
That's wild.
Isn't that fucking dope?
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. I was honestly blown away by this Tesla.
Tesla have a plane?
No, but they're gonna have semis next year, and they're gonna be like, so this is how they're gonna be doing it, and it's gonna be like, so a semi can pull another semi without it using its charge, and then they can just switch, so they can go 1,200 miles, 600 then 600, right?
That's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And the other dude that's just getting pulled.
It's just chilling.
That's
it's
his time
just
to
chilling.
sleep.
Yeah. And so it's like just alternating.
All right, man, I'm out of battery. All right, I got you.
I got you, boo.
Hopefully they're going to. Well, they'll just route it to where they're going the same way, of course.
And then they're making like specific charge stations for semis that you can get. Well, for one thing, the batteries are going to be so much bigger, but it's going to be like 5-minute charges. Now you won't be able to use that for cars because it will basically just be like so much energy. Just
Overload it,
Yeah. But I've never been to a Tesla supercharge station, and we did that. It was connected to a Meyer.
Was it dope?
Yeah. And then there's like people with their Teslas just chilling, waiting for their.
If I was homeless, that's where I'd be chilling.
Why?
People with Teslas have. Typically, the people.
Yeah, if I get a Tesla,
Yeah.
and when the $30,000 range comes out, I'm gonna be like, sorry, dude, I'm broke.
Typically, most people that have less money give more money. To the homeless, at least. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just like,
No, it's just
in New York, it's just like I understand like the cold shoulders you have to give because
it's everywhere,
it's
right?
it's every 10 feet. Like you can't give everyone something. You just can't. Unless you're Trump. Then you just raise the economy and
You're just fixing that economy real quick.
ban Bitcoin and I think didn't he just ban coal energy?
He didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He banned kneeling for the Kenny Chesney song.
How's your football man season?
Are you
going?
laughing at that text?
No,
or was that
you.
funny?
You.
Okay.
You.
Great. How's my football season?
Dude, Dolphins undefeated.
You like that?
Dude,
You like that,
like
guys?
that? You like
Miami.
But that's really the only thing I know. No, honestly, my favorite story arc right now of NFL is Fitzpatrick.
That
And
old
dude, that whole
Conor
winning-
McGregor.
Well, no, that too, but like his whole outfit that was from Deshaun Jackson.
Oh, that was his?
Yeah.
I didn't know that
Yeah.
story. Gosh damn it, dogs, go! You're gonna catch a fire with this.
You're gonna catch
You're
fire.
gonna catch a fire. Will you not pee on the ground?
Alright.
Yeah, dude. I didn't know that was.
Yeah,
Deshaun
yeah, because Deshaun
Watson.
Because they're at the he's at the podium doing like the post game after throwing like 2 games.
Oh, I saw Deshaun Jackson come out.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, Fitz Magic, Harvard grad,
Fucking
35-year-old
great.
dude. His 2 games, he's thrown
Over 800 yards.
800 yards,
8 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Yeah, he's killing the game. And then, he's given his speech at the whatever, and he's wearing those like chains, those Gucci
I didn't know
glasses,
those.
and then and he's like, yeah, this is all Deshaun stuff, and Deshaun's like just chilling over there. And a reporter asks him, like, okay, so what of that outfit that you're wearing is yours? He's like, and he has like giant chest hair just popping out. He's like, chest hair is mine. I'm like, yo, dude, he's got that giant beard.
You think we can get him on the podcast?
Yeah, I have his
Go.
personal number.
Go. Get out of here. Go. Get the. Go. Go.
How have you been doing on your fantasy leagues?
In one, so I'm in 3 of them. In one of them, go, Opie. Go.
The dogs are in it.
In one of them, I'm undefeated. I'm 2-0. In one of them, I'm 1-1. And in the last one, I'm 0-2.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah.
You had a long season.
Well, the 0-2 one, my team sucks. LaShawn McCoy has been a big disappointment.
Who was the guy that just like retired at halftime?
Vontae Davis.
Yeah, dude.
He-
That's fucking dope.
He retired at halftime, which is awesome.
He's
I
like,
love
fuck
it.
this shit.
He was just like, my body's not feeling it anymore. He's like, fuck it. I mean, you could at least like did it before the game or after the
waited.
game.
Yeah.
But either way, he just slid that after. He's like, hey, I'm done. Yeah, I'm checking out.
I'm done. Good luck.
He was drafted by the Dolphins. And they did a Hard Knocks, which if you don't know what Hard Knocks is.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys don't know what Hard Knocks is, they pick a team during the preseason and they just make a documentary, follow their entire camp. And when the Dolphins called him in to let him go, he had no idea. He had no idea at all. And or he was getting traded to the Colts. They bring him in. They're like, try and make it sweet and like, hey, you didn't do anything wrong, like blah blah blah. And it's like, we just had to make this trade. And his very first sentence after all of it, he goes, I need to call my grandma. And he grabs the phone and calls his grandma.
Aw.
Yeah. I don't think it was like a emotional, I need to call my grandma. It was just kind of like an awkward reaction of like, oh, all right, I gotta call my grandma.
Oh, never mind.
There was no tears.
Grandma, don't buy the house.
Hey, I'm moving to Indy. We're moving to Indy. And then he was.
And
in
he did.
Buffalo
And then he played for Indy for what?
for a long time.
For 6 years.
Like 6 years, and then he was just with Buffalo.
For a game and a half.
And the funny thing is, they were getting fucked up both games.
Yeah.
And he's just like at halftime at the second game when they're getting destroyed. He's just like, I'm tired of losing. I was with the Dolphins, we sucked. I was with the Colts, we sucked. I'm with the Bills, we're terrible. Fuck this.
Bills, and you're in Buffalo, and it's fucking, it's shit in Buffalo.
Eat shit, Buffalo. What else happened in New York that I can tell you about? Well, we grabbed a 6-pack from a gas station, and we were in Times Square. Times Square is super overrated.
Right, that's what I've heard.
Overrated.
That's what I heard about that. It's like everybody's least favorite part of New York. It's like
It
you see it because
sucks.
it's just tourist city.
It's so touristy. I mean, it's cool, but like, yeah. Anyway, we. What was I saying
About Times Square?
before that?
Fuck if I know, bud.
It was really, really gonna be a great story.
Oh man.
I'm kind of tipsy, dude. I'm kind of.
Are you?
I haven't.
You haven't had any alcohol in over a month.
Not a lot. Like we were drinking beer in New York, but very minimal. I never got like. I got tipsy. Then that's the story, dude. We grabbed a 6-pack from a gas station and we were walking around, and mine weren't twist offs. So I'm sitting there on the edge of a building trying to pop the top off a ledge. And this guy gets out of his car and he's walking towards us with his keys. And he's like, "Let me see him." And he opens them for us with a beer opener. And then as he's opening Danielle's, he's like, "Just so you guys know, I'm a cop. Don't get caught walking around with these. You'll get a ticket." And then he pops in. We're like, "Oh, man, thanks a lot." And then he gets in the car and drives off. Yeah, I was like, "Oh." I was like, "No, dude."
So he just like literally stopped his car.
No, he was walking and he was getting into his car.
Okay.
And then he got into his car and he saw we were struggling, so he got out of his car. He was just parked there, like he had the day off. You know, like he was just a regular guy.
Okay.
And
And he's just letting you know.
yeah, he's just letting me know, and I'd already. Yeah.
So like he he opened it and then he was like, "Oh, by the way, I'm a cop."
Yeah,
as
he's opening.
You're like, no.
I was like, "Wait, don't do it."
Don't. Nah.
Yeah.
I'm saving it. I'm saving it for a rainy day.
So what we did was,
What was it?
I had, because this is from a fucking 7-Eleven, keep in mind. So I
Okay.
had 2 Oktoberfests, and then two Oktoberfests, and then a Blue Moon, not a regular Blue Moon. It was like a Blue Moon.
October Blue Moon.
No, it wasn't even October. It was like an espresso. I don't know. It was something stout or something like that.
I got you.
And so what we did was we would open one, sit down, and sit on the curb or something and drink it. And we'd get up and walk around, and then find another place to sit down, drink another beer, just so we weren't we'd already been stupid, super touristy, and don't want to do that. So, you know. So I didn't want to take it.
Yeah.
And then on the way back in Pennsylvania, we hit a toll, and the fucking
Did you pay the toll?
no, I didn't pay the toll because there are 6 lanes, and 4 of the lanes says no cash, and then 2 of the middle lanes says cash only.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't have cash; I had my card, so I'm thinking, okay, no cash, like we'll pay cashier. Well, it's like no cash, as in like you don't have money on you, so you take a slip and they take a picture of your license plate, find out who you are, and they mail you a violation. And you take the slip, and it tells you all what I just said, and then it says, when you get the violation, go to this website, we'll void the violation, you can just pay your original toll that you would have paid right then.
Okay.
So that's the deal. I would have just fucking went to the cash only one and paid with my card.
So it doesn't mean cash only.
No,
like,
it just means like you can pay.
So that's confusing because I
Very
would have thought the
confusing.
same thing.
I was fucking mad. I was like, now I got a couple things to deal with. It's great.
Oh man.
It's great.
No, that's wild. Because I would have thought the same thing. Okay, good, noted. If I'm ever that way and I see the lanes,
Go to Cash Only. Go to Cash Only. Go to
I wonder if you could have been. So like they said all this, and could you?
Yeah, and then
could
there
you
was
just be like, yo, can you just like run this shit
there
over
wasn't
here?
a human being. It wasn't a human being, and it says like right
And
to
you
the
can't
left.
like back out. You know
To
what I
the
mean?
left, it says, "Do not back out and try and go into the other lane." Is what it said. Like,
You're like, all right.
it's done. Take the slip. You fucked up. You idiot.
I love it, man, dude. Wild, man.
Super wild. And then I saw these guys. We were super close to New Jersey, and we had stopped to get gas for the last time. And it was three guys. It was like 6 a.m. 3 old men sitting outside the gas station,
Dude, I'm
smoking
telling you, it's
cigarettes and
everywhere.
drinking coffee.
Oh,
I
man.
swear to God.
Oh yeah.
And as I'm walking out, or I'm walking in, they're like, "Oh, you look tired." And I'm like, "Yeah, we drove in from Indiana, blah, blah." Made small talk for a second. Went in, took a piss, got my drink. And as I'm walking out, they're like, "Where are you headed?" Or "Where are you going to New Jersey?" I was like, "Newark." But that was a lie because that was the original destination. But then my friend told me we could park there. So it was really called Glen Rock. Mm-hmm. And I already said Newark. And they're like, "Oh, well, you heading this way?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, no. Like, head this way, take this, save you a half hour." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then he's like, "Where's your friend live in Newark?" And I'm like, "Fuck, it's not Newark, it's Glen Rock." And I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm still waiting on him to send me his address." And then I'm just lying at this point, just trying to get to the car. I'm making up this fucking story. And then
Because you already said fucking Newark. Yeah.
And then and then they said something else. Oh, I can't fucking remember what they said, but it confused my story to where I was starting to look like a liar. So then I was like, "No, I gotta pick up another friend in this town over here." And they're like, "What town?" And I'm like, "I'm waiting on a text." And I was like,
Man, dude, they were.
luckily at that time, I was caught, and I'm fucking, my face is red. I'm fucking.
You're sweating.
I'm like,
Six,
why?
the 6 a.m. sweats. You're like, oh god.
I'm so embarrassed. Danielle walks out, and I'm like, "Hey, be safe, guys!" And I just turn around and head toward the car.
I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's so funny when shit like that happens because it's not like you're intending to like, but it's like, oh well, I already said this place and
Yeah.
now it's switched, and then they're asking you just like questions, nothing like prying.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I don't know. I don't know. And you're just making up bullshit on the spot.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I was just like, I just sat here and fucking lied for.
To these old friendly fellas, these local yokels, drinking
trying
their
to get me
coffee,
better
just enjoying
directions.
their lives, man.
It was-
Dude, I'm telling you, the old men smoking, drinking coffee at gas stations. It's just like it's countrywide.
They're out here, just like Trump rallies and Asian women singing "Jesus Loves Me." Both things I saw. Saw a 20-man Trump rally outside Central Park.
Oh, 20-er? That's pretty good.
It's pretty packed, dude. And he was shouting mean, terrible things.
Mean, terrible.
Mean, terrible things. Hell, here. And then
You should have joined in and be like, hey, listen, brother, I'm from Indiana. And
Hey,
they're like,
listen.
we know Mike Pence.
Mike Pence, you know him? The craziest thing, not craziest, not even near craziest. The most awkward thing I saw was a group of probably 25 to 30 strong, very, okay, be careful, Brandon, be careful. It was a lot of Asian women, and not like Asian American, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Asian. I don't know what else to fucking say. I'm
Just say it.
stupid.
Just
I'm
very
fucking
Asian.
stupid. I don't know.
Okay.
So,
So
there's
of
they got
Asian sorts.
they have mics.
Oh, okay.
And not like holding a mic, but like earpiece mics, like Britney Spears performing so she can dance mics.
Oh.
And-
Like singing Toxic. to
Yes.
ya.
Yeah, for sure. And they all had the same shirt on. It was red print, and it was like "Repent for Jesus" or something like that. And they're all like, and you have to keep in play that they don't speak English well.
Right.
So they're singing the lyrics of the song in a way that a thick accent Asian woman would sing the song, and it's Jesus Loves Me. So, the small words were left out. The words were skipped over.
Okay. Okay.
And it was so heavily awkward. I mean, just like all of them holding Bibles in the air. It was cringeworthy. And it was fucking hilarious. I don't give a shit. It was funny. And it was scary, dude. Like and not just like Jesus loves you coloring book. Like Jesus loves you, repent or you will go to hell, you pieces of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that.
They're letting you know that you're fucking up. If you haven't repented, your sins.
Yeah. And it was like, it wasn't like.
Was this in, where was this?
Oh, this was in Times Square.
Okay.
And, oh, dude, I just wish I could just take the memory out of my head and just put it into the mic and just let you guys see it.
We're not quite there with that technology yet.
Not there yet.
We're close.
I know I'm coming off a bit, whatever, but it is what it is, and I saw what I saw, and it was fucking hilarious. So eat shit. It was great. That's for you.
No, dude, finish her off.
No. That's for you right there. But there was. They let you take your dog into pretty much everywhere. That's something I learned. And we saw this guy at like 2 a.m. in Times Square. And all this happened in pretty much the same time because we weren't in Times Square a lot.
Right.
Keep that in mind.
So you're just in there for a really small amount of time. And you're seeing all this
passing
shit.
through. Because we were staying there.
Yeah.
So like, we saw this city bus. It's like 2 a.m. or less than that. It's probably like between 12 and 1. And as the bus pulls away, there's this dick out, and he's peeing. And as the bus blocks his like being hidden, he takes off running while he's peeing. And I was like, "This is fucking New York,
Dude, this is it. That's it. We're out here.
We're out here, bud. Listen, bud.
Listen here, pal. That's good shit.
I've listed.
You're blessed. You're blessed to be able to take all those trips.
Man, listen.
What? I'm listening.
I'm blessed, but I'm sad. So what's it matter?
I love it. Oh shit.
So you know.
Yeah.
So
I named this recording. It's always Sad Boy Hours, so it really is true.
When Haley tagged us in the sad boy meme,
Yeah.
that was great.
Shout out Haley, dude. Shout out Haley.
Shout out Haley.
She's great.
She's great. She tries to get me fired all the time, but she's great. I love when people like Danielle and these people appreciate our sad boy life.
Do they appreciate it, or they're just like, okay, we get it. You're sad.
Nah, they probably just.
Maybe 50-50?
50-50.
Some days are better than the others.
When it's funny sad days,
Yeah.
like just, I'll let you know when I'm on a roll.
Yeah,
I'm hitting
and I like it when you're on a roll. But, you know, you got to take the good in with the bad. And the bad sad days, they don't quite match up to the good sad days.
They're not real.
Nothing's real.
Nothing's real.
Nothing's real.
Still live by it. Maybe in my like 30s, I'll get a grasp.
Maybe.
Nah. I'll make it to 30. Maybe.
Yeah, you will. You're looking handsome and thin.
We'll see.
Dude, I could tell in those pictures how much weight you lost.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Love it.
Yeah, I could tell that you lost that weight. I'm like, yo, that's it. And then even like the Averys were saying that too, because they saw the pictures too. They're like, they came in tonight, and they were asking me about your trip, and I'm like, well, I'm about to find out. And they saw the pictures, and they're like, he definitely lost weight. I'm like, I know. So It's not just me. I'm not just being
Thank you
nice.
so much.
Yeah, dude, seriously.
I
for
hate
sure.
talking about it. I hate. I don't know.
Do you hate anything that's just like strictly about you?
Yes.
Like conversations dominant of you, and you're like, okay, well,
and that's weird because we're making a podcast where we're asking people to listen to us. But no, I really like. I sit around and think about wanting that. Like, okay, like I want to be able to get on stage and tell jokes, and I want people to pay attention to me, and I want to like.
you want to like impact them in some way,
yeah,
right?
like I dream about wanting to be the center of the spotlight, but when it happens, when people legitimately take interest or
Like recognize you or
yeah,
like-
or like when I have to say out loud certain things I've achieved, or like tonight at jiu-jitsu, I was talking with a guy and he was asking me if I had any martial arts background. I'm like, yeah, I'm a black belt in Taekwondo, and I'm like going through the things I've done, and I'm just like, it makes me cringe because I don't like saying it out loud. I don't like, because I'm worried that I'm saying it in such an arrogant way that I convince myself I'm saying it in an arrogant way.
Right.
And then I feel the need to like explain that I'm not. And then it makes it.
And then it makes it that way. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're just doing it because
Yeah.
And it's not even the case. You're just doing it because in your mind that's how it is. And so by doing so, you're making it
Exactly, 100%. And that's with like the carnivore diet, with, I mean, very few things in my life, but like those two things in particular, or like when I talk about playing football in college, the three things I've achieved in life. I don't know, I just don't like it. But I sit and think about like, these are the things I want to do, and like, I don't know, it's like a dream, but when it becomes a little glimpse of reality, it makes me feel so uncomfortable. I hate it.
I got you.
Hate it.
Just be like me and never accomplish anything.
Did you listen to anything I've said the last 5 minutes, or were you setting that up?
I'm setting it up. I'm setting it
Stop
up.
talking. Stop
Here we
talking,
go.
Brandon.
Hold up.
All right, stop.
There it is. There it is.
That's so good. I love it.
Well, dude, I hate to end it, but I gotta get home.
Yeah, I feel that.
But hey, we're over an hour, and
Good.
it wasn't. I felt our last episode was really sad on my part. Like I was just like wasn't feeling
You were
it.
out of it, dude.
dude. I was just like, life's hard. But that's what this is about. Life's hard.
Mm-hmm. I hope you feel better. Do you?
No.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Good.
But that's such like a funny thing to say. Hope you feel better.
No, like I don't. Here comes my explanations on everything in my life. I didn't mean like I hope you feel better in the long term.
You're like,
I hope you feel better.
Hope you feel better,
I hope
bud.
you feel better in this moment.
Take care of that, bud.
Take care of it. Like,
No, I know what you mean. I'm just like, I think in like lamest terms, if someone just like came in that conversation or like heard about, maybe just has a glimpse of like what we were talking about, like sad shit, and like, I hope he gets
well,
better.
he gets better.
And they're like, damn, that's cold. But I know what you mean.
I wish
know
I
what you mean.
knew what to say and how to say it. Like, I will always be able to. I'll always be the friend for you that will always be able to make it into a joke.
Yeah. I love that.
And I'll always be able to listen to when you need to talk and
Yeah, I
have
hear
things
you.
to say. But I might be awkward, and I might not know what to say. And
It's the thought that counts, honestly.
yeah,
It's the thought,
absolutely.
and like the trying, you know.
And I feel
I get
it.
that. I get that.
And I feel it, and I can relate in a similar way. But then everything I can say is just trying to be able to tell you that I can relate, and that's the most annoying thing in the fucking world. Like, I'm sad. Oh, me too. Well, like my.
Oh,
life-
I get it.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, I get it.
I get why you're sad. So here's why I'm sad.
Yeah, it's
see,
like-
see, we're like the same.
Yeah, we're the same. Hey guys, we love you, and
Yeah,
we'll
thank you for keep listening. We're like dude, we're about to get famous, and everybody that's listened right now, you'll be on our like thank you notes.
make me famous so I can be awkward in front of cameras. Bye. Love you.
Love you.